And yet again, I'm back at this city. Oh yeah, just to be sure, I was about to make another part 2 of this, but then I didn't have enough spaces on my PC, so I had to delete some of them in order to make a longer video. Well, without further ado, you can watch the previous one, okay? This is just a continuation of that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Ah yes, the opera. Let's see. You know, there is a mod for this game called In Colors. Oh, we got circuits, roadhouses, which is like the slow spots. Yeah, let's see. Movie set, you know, acting stages, movie studio, let's see what else we have here. We also have the depths right there at the sewers. This is the police department right here. Abandoned subway. Town hall. No wait, that's the place for the shrews. Then in here we have Klangmeyer. The docks of the swamps. The boat. Then over there is the Cursed Valley, the Nut House, you know, the place for insane people, and the mansion. Yeah, not much can go around here, so to say. And then we have our base. So, PI office. Now we're going to the Mouseburg Opera. Yes.
Me and the Mouseburg Grand Opera. Hate at first sight.
Yeah. Ooh, coins. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna play this blueprint.
Hey, is Roland working tonight?
Roland? Oh, the stage designer. Yeah, he's upstairs, chewing the fat with some extras.
Uh-huh. Probably not involved with the mob. You know how it is. A masterpiece staged. Mouseburg the Opera presents Jolly Pass Dukes. You know, ever since this game came out, I had gotten a parody of this game. Same goes for the last two and other few. This one also involves another parody of mine, but with my own fanfiction of a Hasbro Tell Hello Boss universe. But this time, the main character is Moxie himself as Detective Moxie in a noir town. Yes, this fanfiction of mine involves, you know, a detective stuff like mysteries and cases and such. So just like this one. And it is set in between the 1920s all the way to 1940s. So between 1920s, 1930s and the 1940s, this is like between those 3 years, of those 3 decades. All about solving mysteries and such. So let me run you down with some of those. First we have Moxie himself, the main character, Detective Moxie. And yes, in this fanfiction, all of these characters in this fanfiction are more humanized. That's why putting Moxie and Detective Moxie between these two, it will look like the Moxie has a twin brother, but older, as if older twin brother. Plus, he's much taller than the OG Moxie in Hell of a Boss. Even so, he can become his, you know, like his brother, because how tall and more humanized he looks compares to our Moxie, you know, very short type. But in any case, then we have Millie, the news reporter. Then we have Blitzer, the professor, the scientist. Then we have Luna, the stage singer. And all of them can be pretty helpful to Moxie in cases. Then we have other characters, such as from Hasbro Hotel. We have Alistair, who's more of a like sometimes he can be a good guy, sometimes he can be a bad guy, because it all depends. Just like his character, it's all about the making deals and such. He will go in like, I'm sorry, but I had to do it. It's all about the money, man. You know, he's more like a corrupted. He's not a politician, no, he's just a businessman, like one of those smugglers from the 1920s and 1940s. And then we have Husker, who is more of a greaser guy. Why? Because instead of him drinking alcohol, now I'm just gonna let him drink gasoline. Why? Because he's more of a mechanic guy. He fixes cars, has his own junkyard, he has his own garage and such. You know, all of this idea was taken expired from that one game called The Fallen Aces. Ever since I played that game, I was like, you know what? Thanks to this game, I'm going to make the same thing with that, by taking inspiration from that game. And thanks to this game, I also got another inspiration by making a parody of it with Detective Moxie. And in this one, it's all about the taking over the government. Because just like in here, it's not gonna be about the BMP. No. It's gonna be about the Nazi invasion, invading New York town in the middle of a goddamn America, of the United States of America, of USA. And yes, you already know who's the main villain in that. Same goes in the Detective Moxie fanfiction of mine. And you already know it, I am the main villain as the Godfather Wolfman. The Don himself of the North Town. The mob boss. And that's why in that fan fiction of mine of the Moxie, everyone despises me and hates me. Because what do you expect? What do you expect for me as a main villain, as a fucking mob? Nobody likes to deal and hang out with the mob. So yeah. But in this parody of this game, in this parody of mine for that fan fiction of Detective Moxie of mine, it's all about me as the main villain. From the Godfather of the Don himself to an absolute governor himself, aka becoming a fucking president, allied and working with the Nazis to take over America by working with me, the Godfather Wolfman, the main villain in my own fan fiction of Hasbro Tell and Hello Boss universe. Me against the Detective Moxie. And yes, just like it in this fanfiction of mine of Detective Moxie for Hasbro Telephone Boss, of a parody of this game, it's not gonna be BMP. No, it's gonna be about the Nazis. Probably about taking over the government with the invasion. Oh yeah, instead of lock-picking puzzles and stuff, it's gonna be about solving like puzzles such as, you know, like jigsaws, instead of doing this. Jigsaws, that. And the secret safe of a black safe, it will be replaced with questions. Like, what was the year that World War I started? Look at them. They're not BMP. They're fucking Nazis. Look at their uniforms. Look at that scarf. Please don't tell me that's not BMP. That's fucking Nazi Germany.
Seems I'm not the only party here.
Yeah. Bunch of Nazis over here.
They won't even know what hit them.
I did this, and I did this. Because I did a save file. I went back, got in here, and do this. So now, I can either do that to show you all the secrets, but then yet again, I'm gonna miss the shotgun. So, I'm just gonna do this first. And
Well done, genius. You broke the damn air duct.
you can fix it on your own, dummy. Unless you have engineers, you know, someone to fix it.
Betty's dead? Hell, she was so nice, so talented.
Yep, this is the part after we investigate Betty, you know, the half-a-cutted woman who was a Bandel's assistant. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead as hell. Oh, my legs. There you go. If I jump down, there will be no coming back. So I'm gonna head back. My legs. And I'm gonna speak to
Say,
you.
big guy, any way to get upstairs without rubbing shoulders with the crowd?
Oh, you want to get in? Maybe. If you're ready to cough up 30 clams. You game?
Sure.
All right, fine. Here you go, sport.
Don't mind if I do. Hop in the trolley, good sir.
The what?
Well, that's the easy way to sneak past. Now we can't enter in there because it's blocked.
Why is it always locked doors and ominous moaning?
Yeah. You know, behind that door is a weapon that we could have locked early. But apparently we skipped the whole thing because I'm doing a different path. I'm gonna drink.
Yeah.
Normal wall.
Pretty sure the fire department frowns on stuffing firecrackers into
Yeah.
wooden attics.
Yeah, very convenient. Totally normal wall. Get out of here. Well, that should do it. And I got armor. Well, this is the level when we locked a shotgun and dynamite. And this seems convenient. So much for that.
Hey! Give me a hand here, will ya?
Sure thing. Just give me I need to give it a little sip.
Yeah, damn. Thanks, pal. This is really... Ow! What the hell was that for?
Standard procedure. Little sucker punch before questioning never killed anyone.
What kind of cop are you?
A former one. And a curious one. Word is, you're tight with Steve Bandel. I got questions, and you got a favor to repay.
Guess I owe you that much. But not here. Those bastards who locked me up here could come back any second.
You didn't do this to yourself?
What? Hell no. It was them damn extras. Came out of nowhere. Roughed up the performers, swiped their costumes, and dragged me up here.
They say anything suspicious?
I mean, something about preparing for killing Stilton during the intermission and loading a big gun. Must be some lesser-known operettas.
Wait. Stilton? As in Cornelius Stilton, the mayoral candidate Stilton?
I don't know, man. I don't keep up with politics. I just finished a 20-hour calibration on the stage cannon.
You moron. They're no extras, and they ain't prepping for a show. There's Stilton. And there's the big gun. Judging by them bootsteps. So much for staying incognito.
Yep. Why, do you want a dynamite? No? Well, now here's the shotgun. We gonna lock this shotgun in an other room early. Or apparently we skipped the whole thing. Driving into the fence. Oh, hold on there, fella. There you go. I might hurt myself, but it is what it is. That's mine. There you go. You know, after I'm done with this whole series, I'm deleting this game. Let's be that sure. Because this game is way too big for my PC. I can barely run this game either. Ah yes, my trusty shotgun. Now,
The city's buzzing with people. Just not the kind I'd put on the guest list.
There you go. That can do it. There you go. Nothing personal, pal. Nothing personal to you, mate. Yeah, forget about it. That should do it. I still have some games that I have not completed yet. Like, for example, Battletoads, Amsterdam. Those are all the games I have started and haven't even finished. Even though that Amsterdam is more of a like, you know, like a mobile game. You know, with the controls and stuff. Ah, snipers. I also have, I mean, there's a new game out there, you know, Jay and Silent Bob as a beat 'em up game. I haven't even tried that game yet, and yet it still runs a complete ass, just like this game. When you put in a maximum, you know, quality of graphics, you can tell by this. You can tell by this gameplay. I can barely run this on my PC. Why? Because I put this game in the most lowest and most terrible graphics of quality I can ever get. And yet, this whole game is 11 hours long. It will be much longer if I keep talking. Just keep on yapping. Which, in case that isn't me. Because I'm not a talkative person when it comes to content. I'd rather, you know, keep it silent. Unless I have something in mind, like a topic. But right now, this is just walking in the park. Forget about it. Just I played this game before. Like about, I don't know, a few weeks ago, a few months, or hell, a few days ago. But it is a shame that I have to delete this game.
Feeling a little stage fright creeping in.
But it's still a shame that I have to still delete this game after I'm done with this whole series. Because these are the type of games that are too big for my computer to handle. And I know what you're gonna say, all of you. You're gonna be saying, "Well, get a better PC, mate." I would love to have I'd like to have a new PC, you know, more modern PC, like a PC of a machine. But apparently, that's just way too expensive. I'm sorry.
Where the hell did they come from?
There you go. I'll tell you where they come from. Out of fucking nowhere. There you go. That should do it. Unfortunately, there's no secrets in here. I checked everything. There's nothing. Well, so much for that. Got another cheese. Gotta break that wall. You know, breaking the fourth wall and stuff. Thank you very much. Now through the tunnel. You're in here. Sniper. Good shot at him. No, he's over there. There we go. That should do it. There you go. Kick. Triple shot.
Wise guy.
There. And now we climb up top, pull the lever, and then we came across, pull another lever, then we jump down. Okay, the water is poison. Ow. Snipers. Take that. There you go, that's enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need to remember that. Okay, let's go. But where can I find the code?
Almost there, Jackie.
Yeah. Aha! I knew it! What if I just...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You can't just... Why does this tune... And why does this tune of the music sounds really like it? Cowboy Bebop.
I ain't no clown chump.
big. Let's see.
Ah, namaste, traveler. What brings you to this ancient place of learning? It's a basement. Under a brand new opera house. Semantics ain't gonna get you across that death trap, Chief. It's a shallow pit. Full of garbage and... Look, pal, you wanna learn? Or do you wanna stand there flapping your gums? I got deep stuntman thoughts to ponder. Yeah, all right. Enlighten me, maestro. Now, listen closely. This here's an ancient technique passed down by a legendary stunt guru back in New Rotterdam. Changed my life. Cost me 3 ribs, but changed my life. Here's the deal. When you jump, just act like you didn't. Clear your mind. No thoughts, no fear, no gravity. Then, when you forget you're midair, jump again. Works like a charm. Gotta be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Nah, that's dumb work, Chief. The great wheel of infinite cheddar. You just gotta believe. Now get out there and defy physics. No need to thank me. Alright, sure, why not? Certainly trusted worse advice.
And we unlock double jump.
Home meditating.
Yeah, I can tell. Some springs, a hammer, and a shoe. There you go. Now you unlock yourself a double jump. Up, and... Yeah. Probably because... careful where you jump at it. Now, here's the secret for you. You gotta...
Wings don't work till you trust a fall. And I can get you flying.
Yeah, sure. You can learn how to... You can teach me how to fly. There's a secret. Right there. Here's your secret, ladies and gentlemen. One in here. And this one has a limit. And that was perfect. Last time when I did this, I was being under pressure. Now, everything is cool. Now we're gonna go climb up top, and we're gonna, there you go, reach in here. But that's not the way we're gonna go. What we're gonna go is over there, and pass over there. And then he says he's gonna get us flying. Well, we are flying-ish, but not the way we think. And now we're crawling. Turn on our flashlight. Even I can just see through it. Fine. And we're gonna drop down. Go back. Get some ammunition, and there you go. Oh yeah! Hey shaman guy, just one more thing. You do know that I'm from the future. This whole opera thing, we're gonna go in flames, by the way. You might need to leave immediately. But you don't care about that, right? Suit yourself.
Back on track. Now with new tricks.
Here. I'm pretty sure after he got that spear on his ass, I'm pretty sure he did not get any back shots back there.
Alright, let's shut this thing down.
Yep.
Make it nice and useless.
Yep. And after this, boss fight, and you will see.
Jack Pepper saves the day.
Yep.
And somehow starts an actor's strike.
Yeah, and here comes the boss. And we just set the whole opera on fire.
She's crazy. Must be some opera thing.
For the take that, woman. You're gonna die, you
Jeez, take it down a notch.
yeah. A notch, you goddamn woman.
Well, Billy Stone did get blown to Kingdom Come.
Yep. Well, there goes. That's the first boss ever taken down. And now, let's get the fuck out of here before we burn ourselves alive. Huh, I haven't seen this one. At least I found a secret in my second run. As I'm recording this for a video. Oh, did you just call me a cunt? You're a bigger cunt over here. Alright. Onward and then... How do I go upstairs? Nope. And there you go. Ooh, don't forget this blueprint. Well, so much. I'll be fine. Five, one, six. And there you go. Oh, there goes the blockade.
Well, at least the framing's solid, all things considered. Let's get that picture for Tam.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get that picture of a burned down opera.
Well, hope she likes it.
Yeah, I hope she likes it. A waste of time for her. I'm pretty sure she'll be like, Jack, this is not the thing. This is not the thing I was asking for. Well, the picture it is. You asked for it. You're fucking welcome. Hold on. I could, but yeah, last time when I did this, I would jump down instead of just investigating. Ha! Secret found. There you go. Thank you for the secret. And I'm gonna be on my way away. Maybe I did investigate there, but I couldn't even see it through fire. There you go. Take down the mob. Well, so much for this opera. If If I keep doing this, am I gonna burn myself alive? Who's shooting? You? Plenty more. Easy there, fellas. And I have to find a different way out. To the kitchen.
Almost there.
Well, at least the guy managed to get out. And the vent is barricaded by a large refrigerator. So much for the easy escape. And another guy's dead. Good. Well, time to leave. And that's barricaded. Fantastic.
So close and yet no cheese stick. A better inn for a private
Leave the drama for the pros, eh? Just give me a second. There we go.
Thanks. Just before I ask you, I'm gonna check. I could. Look, fam, I'm sorry that I set the whole thing on fire. No hard feelings? No? No hard feelings, right?
Thanks, pal. I almost got roasted back there.
It comes with the territory. You step on stage, you get roasted. Anyway, you saved my skin back there from those extras, so, quid pro quo.
Told you they weren't extras. These were real bad guys with real bad intentions. Now about Bandle.
Look, Detective, I'd love to help, but I don't know much. We mostly just knock back cold ones downtown. Besides, it's not like he hasn't gone off the grid before.
Not like this. Not mid-performance. Steve doesn't just vanish. He orchestrates it, turns it into a spectacle. This is different. I've known him a long time. We went through hell together. Back in the old world.
Wade. Damn! You're the Jack Pepper? The trench sweeper? The...
I'm touched, but let's not do the highlight reel now, okay? Look, you don't know where he is? Fine. But you gotta know something. Where he goes, what he's into lately.
Well, he's been keeping to himself mostly. Doubt he's ever brought anyone home from Tinsel's. But when he's had a few cold fondues, he gets into some real fringe esoteric crap. Even mentioned having a lab under his mansion, sworn to secrecy on it.
Secret lab, huh? Sounds like a long shot, but... You know where that mansion is?
Sorry, Detective, but he's been worryingly private. Selective about who gets close.
Yeah, figures. Thanks for the intel, stage designer.
Yeah, good luck. And bring Steve back.
I had my next stop lined up, but not a clue where it was.
I will bring him back. Oh yeah, I have a little bit of time left. Let's head back. Get some things going on. Get all the clues. And then I'm gonna explain another one for you, ladies and gentlemen. That is if something doesn't, you know, like gets ruined.
Haven't seen Steve in ages. No idea where he's been living these days. Best I just start laying down the clues.
Here's your photo, Tammy.
So? Did you get me a really glamorous opera pic?
Yeah. Just as the whole place went up in flames.
What?
Yeah, well, there was this assassination attempt, and... Well, anyway, here. Should be enough to draw your own conclusions.
Huh. It looks,
What? Underwhelming? Boring? Out of place? Welcome to haute culture.
No, it's just, that's not what it... Oh, never mind. Thanks, Jack. You're, as always, the best.
Yeah, well, always happy to disappoint, kiddo.
And thanks for some extra cash there, Tammy. I'm gonna spend all that fucking money on collectibles. Let's see what we have here. I'll be taking that pincher and another pincher. And I'm gonna get another comic book. You know, in my last run, I almost had all the comics. Maybe I should probably go and look at the on YouTube to see the full comic, so I can read it myself. Now let's get some clues. Clues. There you go. Apparently someone wants Cornelius gone permanently.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Somewhere under the mansion. You mean a secret passage? Steve Anderson just a magician. Has a secret life. Somewhere under his mansion.
And give the car a proper wash. I'll be here for a bit.
Corny? What's he doing here?
I don't know. I wonder the same thing for you. The goddamn big fat politician.
Jack! Good to see you, buddy.
Likewise, Cornelius. You are in a surprisingly good mood for someone who just dodged an assassination attempt.
Oh, well, comes with the territory when you're chasing high office. While that whole affair at the opera was most unfortunate, it was ultimately good for business.
No kidding. How so?
You were a real wild card, my boy. Quite the performance, as always. You put those goons right in the spotlight, and now they're ducking for cover. Good for me. Great for the polls. But what were you doing there in the first place?
Chasing a magician who vanished off script. Boom. Gone. Not just any magician either. The magician. Steve Bandel.
What? Steve's gone?
Like a fart in the wind. And now I'm stuck following a trail of stale blue cheese crumbs.
Most interesting. So, what did you find?
Not much so far. Just running down places he might have slipped off to. You got any ideas?
Oh, I know Steve's hangouts are all right.
Of course you do.
Better yet, I think I know just the one you're after. He did some soul searching at that mansion on the outskirts of Mouseburg. The address, here.
Why, Cornelius, you just made my job a whole lot easier.
Well, you did save my life, after all, right?
Yeah, more than once.
Yeah. Also, now that you mention that, we did saw his face in that photo from Steve. That him Steve Bandle and Jack Pepper were once back in World War One as soldiers. I'm pretty sure that Cornelius was like the general or a commander. Now he ranked himself up to become a politician. As for both Bandle and Jack, they were just soldiers. They started as police officers. Then they go and join the war as soldiers.
Jack,
Wanda?
so I hear you made quite a scene.
Yeah, tell me about it.
On the contrary, my dear Pepper, you tell me. What'd you uncover amidst your big stage debut?
Well, turns out our missing magician had some skeletons in the closet. And it wasn't just Betty's. Get this. Apparently this scoundrel has a secret lab.
Oh, where is it?
Underneath his mansion. At least that's what the stage designer claims.
Well, what are you standing around for then? Go sniff out some clues. Spoiled cheese, evil lab rats, whatever you can dig up.
You're not my boss. Right?
Well, that'll be it for now. I'm gonna go save. In case I could go back, but I already done the whole playthrough. So yeah. There you go. Well, thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and tell me down below if you want more of this. As always, make sure to subscribe, like, tell me down below, and tell me what you know. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I just remember. You know, this whole thing, I also came up with another fan fiction of mine. But this time with both Sonic and Mario franchise. Set in both during the World War One era and World War II era. The first one is Mario one, and I call it Philosopher Mario. And his brother Luigi is a lawyer in this fanfiction of mine for the Mario Bros. Set in that era, because you see, back in World War One, there were used to be soldiers, just like Jack Pepper in this game. He used to be a soldier, but they retire because they were getting too old for any combat involved. But unfortunately, that will not be the case. You know why? Because their friendly neighborhood Bowser. Because in this fan fiction of mine for the Mario franchise, I made Bowser the leader of the Nazis. Just like how I made in the other fan fiction of mine about Sonic, I made Dr. Robotnik as communist. And yes, both of these fictions about Sonic and Mario involves World War One and World War II. So yeah. And yes, I might forget some of the characters' roles because I need to remember. I mean, what do you expect? I can't remember anything, you know? But like I said, that's the new fanfiction I came out just a few days ago. Or is it 5 months ago or a few weeks ago? I don't fucking know. But nevertheless, that's it for ya. What else? Oh yeah, I should probably go take a piss or shit. Because I have a very bad feeling about my body because I might have a diarrhea. Plus, I have been having trouble sleeping recently. All because I was thinking too much about this whole career going on here. So, in any case, Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and tell me down more if you want more of this content. Until always stick around for more. Or something, I don't fucking know. And I'm out.